my wig. Hold up. What's vibing, guys? It's your girl HeyParis here. My hair is a mess. Listen, let me explain something to you guys really quick, okay? My eyebrows, I haven't done my eyebrows in approximately like 3 months, okay? A bitch is a bush baby. My hair is a mess, so I just flung on this wig real quick. Had to put the hat on because I'm not gluing down my own wig because my edges will be diminished. And I'm trying to grow my hair out and be all natural 2020, you hear me? So respect the movement. All right, so excuse the way I look. I'm sorry this is the way you guys are seeing me for 2020. Nails not done, no makeup on, bush baby eyebrows, thrown on wig, looking like Doja Cat. I apologize, okay? I really am sorry. But today I'm finally doing the video that I was supposed to do 2 videos ago, which is my TTC moments. And for those of you in the trying to conceive a baby community, because I got a whole bunch of DMs talking about, girl, you trying to conceive? I'm like, why would you even think that? They talking about, you said TTC. Bitch, when I say TTC, I'm not talking about trying to conceive. I'm talking about the Toronto Transit, I don't remember what it's, hold on, give me a second. What does the TTC stand for? Toronto Transit Commission, not trying to conceive. The Toronto Transit Commission. So this means the buses and subways here in Toronto, okay? So I saw this video. I hope I can find it. If not, there's nothing good, nothing's gonna be there, okay? But I hope I can find it. I saw this video on Instagram, no, on Twitter actually, of this girl doing BDSM of a man on the TTC, and everyone is going crazy. They're like, what the hell's going on? What kind of shit is that? Oh my God, I ain't never seen no shit like that on the TTC before. I ain't never seen no shit like that on the bus where I'm from before. Listen, this is Toronto. I have seen so much worse shit on the TTC than that. That shit is normal. If I was on the TTC and I saw that, I'd be like, it's just a Wednesday. It's just a Wednesday. I have 5 stories to tell you guys. I might have already told you guys one of them, but I'm telling you all 5 right here, right now, plus a little bonus mini one that I'm going to tell you right now because I tweeted it today and I want to explain myself and my point of view when I say this, okay? So this was just like a little mini story time, okay? So basically, in Toronto, we have the subway system where there is, I would say, Kennedy Station, which is in Scarborough, at the end of the transit line, is the most ghetto. I had to make that echo out. The most ghetto subway station here in Toronto, probably in Canada. The most ghetto, okay? And as a child, not really a child, as a teen, when I was like 15, 14, 13, whatever, me and my friends, for some reason, we were ratchet catties. If you don't know what a catty is, let me explain. A catty is like just a ratchet girl who talks crazy and always wants to fight and wears colorful wigs. Different color nails, tights. Just a catty. I don't know how else to explain it. They're just ratchet and no good. Up to no good, okay? So I was a catty back in the day. I will admit, I was a catty. Me and my friends, okay? I'm not gonna take the fault by myself, okay? So we used to hang out at Kennedy Station for absolutely no reason. Listen, I'm just here to tell my truth. I am just here to tell my truth. A lot of people be very embarrassed to say that. But like I said, I'm here to tell my truth. Me and my friends would take the 116 bus from Markham and Eglinton straight to Kennedy Station and stand up for absolutely no reason, trying to look cute. I guess trying to get the attention of boys. Not me personally. I think it was more my friends. I was just following them to follow them. But that was whack. It was some whack shit. Anyways, that's beyond the point. Bitch, one day I actually had somewhere to go, okay? I was coming from Main Station, okay? And obviously my stop is Kennedy because I lived in Scarborough back then, right? So I had come off of Kennedy and I was waiting for the 116 bus to come into the terminal. Anyone who's from Toronto understands what I'm talking about. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, I apologize. Try to get with it. Try to get with it, okay? So, I'm waiting up at Kennedy Station, just chilling. And like this tall ass, light skinned ass, weird looking ass nigga comes up to me and he talking about, I don't even remember what he said, but he probably said something around like, hey beautiful, what's your name? What's your number? Like, what's good? Blah, blah, blah. I had my headphones in, but there was no music playing because my phone had died. I remember that very vividly, okay? My phone died, so my earphones was in my ear because I don't want nobody talking to me, and I feel more comfortable when my earphones were in my ear, but in this circumstance, there was no music playing. It was dead. So he's talking to me, and I can hear him talking to me, but I'm acting like, well, you can see my headphones, so you know I can't hear you even though I can. So I guess he took the hint like, okay, she can't hear me because she's listening to her music, even though I wasn't. So he came in front of me, and I took out one earphones pretending like I didn't hear him, and I was like, pardon? And he was like, what's your name? What's your number? Like, what's good, dad? And I just went like this. Put my headphones back in, and I kind of moved over to the left. And my headphones are in, so I guess that's why he felt like he wanted to diss me. But he just started dissing me, talking about, oh, you ugly anyways, blah, 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 like Toronto mans do. You know Toronto niggas. So, I just brushed it off. I was like, whatever, niggas do this all the time. They try to holler at you, and when you reject them, then you ugly. I wasn't ugly when you wanted my number, though. Was I? No. Okay, so 2 minutes later, the 116 bus comes, and my old childhood friend comes off the bus. And when she comes off the bus now, the same nigga who's trying to holler at me, the same nigga who's trying to get my number and all that shit, she greets him with a kiss. I said, that's your boo? She said yes. I was about to say something, but she was in front of me, and the guy was behind her, and he was going like this. And honestly, I thought back to the grade that me and her were both in, the same class we were in. And I remember that one time somebody farted in the class, and she tried to tell everybody it was me. I didn't fart. It wasn't me who farted. So I thought about that moment. I said, okay, girl, this is your karma. A cheating ass nigga is your karma for telling the class that I farted when I didn't. You knew it was Omar over there. It was Omar. And y'all over here trying to act like it was me. Paris didn't fart. I fart in the comfort of my own home. I don't fart in front of nobody, in front of no class. I don't care how old I was. It wasn't me who farted. So I thought about that. I was like, go ahead and get you your unfaithful ass nigga who tried to get my number just now before he came out the bus. Go ahead and do that. Anyways, that has nothing to do with the stories I'm about to say, but I tweeted it today, so I just wanted to say, whew, I'm hot. I need to open a window. Get some of this fake orange juice. Give me a second. Alright, so as you guys know, like I said, the TTC is crazy. It's messed up. Shit happens every day. I thank God every day that I got my G1 and my G2, my license and a car. Okay? Because if I was this age on the TTC, I feel like I would have been deceased by now. I would have had to fight a crackhead, or I would have had to defend myself from some creepy ass nigga, or some bitches would try to fight me and throw me into the subway or something. Like I had to just thank God for a second when I thought about it, for real. Okay, before I tell you the rest of these stories, how many stories I got? I think 4 or 5. I don't remember. Y'all see in the title. Okay. But before I say this, y'all have to understand that all these stories are within a span of like 10, 11 years, because I got my license, or I got my car actually a few years ago. So all this is from the age of like what? 13 and up. Okay, cool. Anyways, one time, y'all, let me tell you, I need to shorten this video because I don't want this to be too long, okay? But let me just get pissed off real quick. One time, okay, this bitch named Eden, and some of y'all might know her if you worked at La Zenza, okay? This girl named Eden, okay? She worked at STC La Zenza, and I done put in my resume to apply for La Zenza when I ain't had no job. I needed a job, I needed money, and I was broke AF. All I wanted was some money for some fries and a Big Mac or some chicken nuggets or something, bitch. I was hungry. A bitch was hungry. I see the job anywhere. I didn't care where it was. I used to apply for McDonald's. Them bitches never called me back. For real. But anyways, I went to La Zenza STC. This lady named Eden. She was like, I shouldn't say her real name. Should I? I don't even care. This lady named Eden. She was like, oh my gosh, like, I love your resume. Like, blah, blah, blah. I lied on my resume. My resume was bare lies. Like, everything on my resume was a lie because I had no experience. Except for no frills. Which is not experience at all because I got fired within a few days. But, she's like, oh, I love your resume, girl. Yes, right? So I go in for an interview, and we had a group interview, okay? At the end of the interview, the same day, I got a call. Oh my gosh, Paris, oh, I love you, girl. You're so, like, I love your energy, girl. Like, I want to hire you, but I already hired enough people for the season, so I want to hire you at Yorkdale. So I was like, shoot, like, I just need money. You could relocate me to New York. I will take a plane as long as you pay for it every day to go to work in New York. Like, I didn't care. Like, Yorkdale is far, but I honestly didn't care. I just needed a job. So she's like, but I need you to do an interview with that girl over at Yorkdale because she needs to see if you match with her staff. So I was like, cool, no problem. I went to Yorkdale, did an interview. That shit was a flop. I I knew from the get-go that I was gonna get the job, because the lady was just, from the start of the interview, before I even said my name, she was just looking at me like I smelled like shit. So I already knew I wasn't gonna get the job, but I already went all the way to Yorkdale. I was pissed off, all that, didn't get the job, okay? So I hopped back on the subway to go back to Scarborough. This is like maybe 15 stops away from Kennedy Station, where I need to get off. It's like a long train ride, okay? So I'm sitting on the train minding my business. I ain't had my headphones because I ain't had a bag, because I couldn't afford a bag, and I had no pockets. I don't know why I had no pockets, but I didn't. So I just didn't bring my phone or my iPod to listen to music. So I was just sitting there like this, just pissed off. I see a man. And this is where shit gets confusing, because the activities that are about to happen, I would expect it from like a crackhead, or maybe someone who's like less fortunate and just doesn't know better, or like mentally unstable, or someone who just, I just didn't expect it from this nigga, okay? This man is in a business suit looking like he worked at Wall Street, Toronto. I don't know. He just looked like he had money. He looked like he was well-mannered. He looked like somebody's father, somebody's husband, somebody's boss. Okay? Suited up. I'm talking about like a double-vested suit with a like Montclair. Well, not Montclair. Montclair is a jacket. Like a Ferragamo suit, whatever. And one thing I remember is him passing me, and he passed me, and he smelled delicious. He smelled gorgeous. He wasn't a bad looking man either, but I just remember him smelling really good. Like he had a cologne on that I was like, that smell good, boy, right? So midway of our ride, he's just chilling, and he's not in front of me, but like I'm here, and he's probably like right over there. Why am I facing this way? Sorry, what the hell wrong with me? And mid-ride on this train, this man gets up. Y'all not listening. Y'all need to listen. If you eating, if you texting on your phone, if you not looking at the screen right now, look at me in my eyes. Look at me in my eyes. Y'all remember when niggas used to take pictures like that? What the fuck was wrong with y'all? Anyways, look at me in my eyes. This suited up, good looking nigga who could be somebody's husband or ex-husband, they boss, they daddy, suited up, got up, zipped down his zipper of his pants, and pissed on the seat. He pee-peed on the seat on the TTC where people sit down, their children sit down, all of that. He pissed on the seat. Mind you, this is not an express train. Toronto don't got no express trains. It's not like he had no other choice but to piss on the seat. The train stops every, 6 minutes? Get off the damn train and go piss outside if you need to piss, or find a washroom. What's wrong with you? You double vested up on a Saturday afternoon pissing on TTC seats. What is your problem? Now, I mean, the train wasn't packed. It wasn't like there was a million people on the train and like you can barely move. There's probably like 6 people on the train, including myself and including him. So really, it's 5 people. Sorry, 4. I'm really bad at math. And at first, I'm like, nah, he can't be pissing. Like, I think his water broke. Then I'm like, bitch, he a nigga. And then I'm thinking like, maybe he like spilled something. And I'm like, no, but because it keeps flowing and it's not a spill, it's just, and you're hearing the tick, you know, like imagine someone pissing on a piece of cloth. It's just, like it's piss, it's pee, it's pee. So I'm disgusted. And right there and then is when I developed my germophobia. Because right there and then I said, I don't know who's pissing on my seat, who took a shit on my seat. I don't know what happened with my seat. My ass just got right up. I didn't even touch none of the handlebars, nothing like that. I got germophobia. Is that what it's called, germophobia? I don't know. I was scared of germs ever since that day. Ever since that day. Because in my head, I'm like, that piss is going to dry up. And some little child is going to help themselves up on that chair, touching this man's piss without ever knowing. And they mama, they daddy don't ever know. And they just go, mommy, and then what? You got piss in your mouth. You don't know if he has herpes, AIDS, or melanella. Okay? What's melanella? I don't know. Ever since that day, whether it's a bus, a train, a plane, or a train, did I say train? I do not sit on seats. I will stand up the entire ride, and I do not hold on to them bars. If I hold on to them bars, it would be like this. That's how I would hold on to the bars. I don't care who looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm not getting no germs. I'm not getting your disease. It's not happening. I'm sorry. If y'all see me on the TTC, y'all gonna catch me swag surfing on that TTC just like this. I ain't touching none of them bars. Nope, I'd rather fall first. It's not happening. Sorry. Swag and I said, hey, watch this happen. The whole ride, bitch. That's the first story. Please keep in mind that he was in a suit. It wasn't a homeless man. It wasn't a crackhead. It was a regular ass man from what I could see, okay? Cool. The next story, I can't even explain it to the full extent because a bitch had to come up at her stop. Okay, there's a piece of hair on my nose. Hold up. Where that? Oh, I see you. I see you. Hold up. Got you, bitch. Ow. Alright, so this one I'm on the train again, right? So bitch is on the train. I don't remember where I was going. I don't remember who I was with. I don't even know if I was with somebody, okay? But I just remember the situation. What had happened was we got to a station. I think it was a museum station, which is a station in Toronto where it literally looks like a museum. It's spectacular, actually. That was the first time I ever passed through that station. And normally it would be packed, like the subway would be packed, but again, it wasn't that packed. In total, in my cart, there's probably like 20 people, which isn't really packed for Toronto, okay? Packed for Toronto is when this is the dough and someone's face is on the glass like this, squished up. That's what packed in Toronto is, because I've seen that before. So we stopped at Museum Station. And I remember looking out and like trying to take everything in, because this is the first time I ever been to Museum Station. So I remember just taking everything in, and this little girl walks on the train. And when I say little, I'm talking about she was probably, I'm really bad at ages. She was like this tall. So she was probably like 4. I would say she's no older than 4. She was a young little girl. She came on the subway and she's like struggling to get on the seat or whatever, but she got on. Everyone's kind of just looking at her like, you just came on the subway by yourself. Where is your mother and your father? Your babysitter, something, your grandma? So where are they? So she's just sitting down, kicking her feet. And I'm just like, I guess you know what you're doing, bitch. You are, I said, bitch, I'm sorry. I guess you know what you're doing, little pretty little girly little princess. I bet you know what you're doing because you're just kicking your feet looking happy and jolly like everything's okay. So personally me, I'm not really worried too much. I'm just doing my own thing. Until I see a lady approach her. And I don't know what the lady said because on Toronto subways, it's loud. It's very loud, okay? But I assumed automatically that the lady was her mother. Even though she came on the subway by herself and the lady was already on the train. For some reason, I just thought it was her mother because they're both white, which is not the right thing to think. But honestly, that's what I thought. I'm just telling my truth. I thought it was her mother. So I was like, oh, her mama's here. Mama's trying to teach her how to take the subway at the age of 4. Damn, bitch. That's what I call parenting. Like, take that subway, girl. Until she started crying. She's crying, she's bawling, she's bawling. I'm like, something ain't right. I'm like confused at this point. But I'm so sorry to say it. My stop is the next stop. Bitch, I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know what you want me to say. I'm sorry. The lady pressed the yellow line on the subway. So there's like this little yellow strip on the subway. If you press it, it's like emergency. So she pressed that and something happened. I don't know, bitch. But at that point, I had to get off the subway because I was already at my stop. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what had happened, but I'm sure she found her mother. Like, what do you mean? She probably just like wandered away from her mom or her babysitter or grandma or something, ended up on the subway somehow. I wish I knew the full story, y'all, but I don't. But that's story number 2. Okay, now this third story, anyone in Toronto knows about this, but I was on the damn train when it happened. How about that? Okay, this is back when I was like 17 years old or something like that. And y'all, this story made the news. If you Google this, you will find pictures, you will find images, you will find videos, okay? But bitch, I was on the train when it happened. I was on the train with my friend Dwayne. I was on the train with Dwayne. You could call me. I'm joking. I don't know nobody named Dwayne. I just thought it rhymed. But anyways, I was on the train with my friend. And please keep in mind that this is like the afternoon. This is like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4. No, it's no. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. Woo! Please keep in mind that it's no later than 4 o'clock. This is not like 12 o'clock at night. This is not 9 o'clock in the night. This is not even 7. This is like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4. No later than 4 o'clock. This is midday. Everybody's out. People are on the subway, bitch. It is... Come on. It's also winter time. I feel like it was close to Christmas because I remember at this time me and my friend were going I think we're going Christmas shopping, or was it Valentine's Day? I feel like we were going Christmas shopping for our parents, okay? Anyways, that was back when I actually did shit on time. Nowadays, I go Christmas shopping the day before Christmas. The Christmas Eve. That's when I go Christmas shopping, okay, bitch? But I see this older white couple, and Again, it's wintertime. Keep that in mind. They have their jackets on. They dress correctly, I would say. And I see them like kissing and making out. And y'all know me already. I don't like PDA. I don't do PDA. I don't like PDA. I wish PDA was extinct. I don't want to see you tonguing down nobody. I don't want to see you gripsing nobody's ass. I don't want to hear no moaning. I don't want to hear no groaning. Even back then when I was 17 years old, I didn't want to hear none of that. No, I was here for it. I didn't like it. So I see them kissing and shit, and I'm like, yeah, let me just turn this way because I don't want to see that at all. Mind you, I'm with my friend. She's still watching them because honestly, everyone else is watching them because not only are they kissing, you're hearing like little moans. And they get louder and louder. And I'm like, what in the shit is going on? Like, this is disgusting. So out of curiosity, I turn around because I'm talking to my friend and she ain't saying nothing. Like, she's like, it's like she's watching a movie or something. So she's not answering me when I'm like, yo, just ignore them, like, whatever. She's not answering me at all, okay? So I decide to turn around because I'm a little bit curious as to why I'm not getting a response from this bitch. I look at her mouth is like this. So I look at the couple to see what's going on to make her look like that. The woman, did I point out that these people are old? Like, these are old people. Like, they are not teenagers. They are not, like, preteens. They are damn well in their 40s. Y'all should listen. Anyways, I look over and I see this woman in this man's lap. How do I say this in a way that isn't disgusting? She licking the lollipop. She pop-locked and dropped it on that bitch. I was like, no, like this is not real life. This can't be for real. I'm not seeing this right now in my own eyes. I don't believe it. So right there and then, everyone who was on the cart was kind of like, oh my God, you can hear people whispering, you can hear people going, ew, like making noise. This couple did not give a damn. She was just going at it. She was, ooh. I smell it. Just the thought of it, I can smell it. I didn't smell it on the train, but right now, thinking about it, I can smell it. So someone pressed the yellow strip to basically tell the conductor like something's going on the train. Just like how the lady in the last story, she did it for the little girl. So I don't know if this is the conductor or security or who, but they kicked them off. They kicked them off the train, okay? Too bad for us. They kicked them off at, was it St. George or Spadina? One of them busy intersection stops, okay? They stopped there. Unfortunately for us, that was our stop because we were going downtown or something like that. I don't remember. Anyways, these old ass people are on the subway platform. Are you hearing me, guys? Are you listening? This girl got her legs up like this, okay? And homeboy's on top of her. All I'm seeing is homeboys' bare booty cheeks jiggling because they doing the do on the subway platform, y'all. This is not a lie. Y'all don't believe me? Go Google it yourself. Go Google it yourself. I'm gonna try Googling it right now. Hold up. What could I Google? Let me see what I have to search. Search. Hold on. Search TTCSEX. Yo. It should be that second image over here. If y'all don't believe me. They was doing the do, backing it up. Well, not backing it up because they were like this. But they was doing the do, doing the baby making dance, y'all, on the subway platform. When I tell you everybody who was there was in shock, I felt like someone just like an alien just walked off of the train. The way everyone was just like, what the is going on? Like, oh my gosh, everyone have their phones out and everything. I was like, I want to smell it. That's all I was thinking in my head. I'm like, his ass is out. I don't know what kind of drugs they took or what's going on, but his ass is out. And for some reason, I'm looking at his face and I just know his ass ain't clean. I just know he got dookie particles up in his booty crack attached to the little hairs that I seen. I seen the little hairs between his booty crack. I said, no, sir, Bob, this whole station about to stink. This whole station about to stink. I gotta go. I have to leave. I need to exit. Sorti. Like, we gotta go. We gotta exit. We gotta leave. That was French. Y'all feel me? But I remember going home and telling my mom this story. And my mom was like, you're lying. Why'd you lie? I don't want to hear that. Why are you talking about doing the do to me, like, I don't want to hear that. Don't talk like that. Because I was only 17, you know? She's like, I don't want to hear you talking about them things. Like, and on top of that, you lying. I'm like, Mom, I'm not lying. I seen them. Her crotch was out in the open. The man was inside of her, just bop, 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 bop. His booty just shaking. I'm like, I gotta go because I need air because it's about to stick. She didn't believe me. Bitch, we got on the news. We turned on the news. Maybe, I think it was the day after. It's all over the news. I said, you said I was lying though, Mommy. Mommy, you said I was a liar. There's the facts. That's why you need to believe your children, okay? The next story. All right, so the next, I don't know. But first of all, shit's about to get a little bit dark soon. So the last story, I'm leaving it for last because it's not funny, it's not entertaining, it's sad. So anyways, let's go on to this one. Basically, this is a really quick one, and I don't understand what happened or why it happened or where, like, I don't understand why this person even did this. But anyways, I was on the TTC, on the subway again. I should tell you guys some bus stories, but honestly, I didn't have no time. This video is getting too long, maybe another day. But these are all subway stories. I didn't even realize it until just now. But anyways, I just realized none of these stories are in order either. Whatever, who cares? Anyways, don't remember where I was going, don't remember who I was with. All I remember is what happened. So basically, chilling on the subway, don't remember where I was going, probably home, and we stopped at a stop. I don't even remember what stop, probably main station, like it was close to Kennedy, maybe Victoria Park, but there was an old man sleeping, and a group of guys, I don't know, like I literally don't know, bro, I don't know, just a group of guys came, and one guy was in front, and the rest of them had their phones out like this. So right there and then, I'm like, something is about to happen and it better not involve me because, bitch, today's not the day. I remember feeling really upset that day. I don't remember what happened though, but I remember just not being in the mood. And once I seen a bunch of guys like this holding their phones up, recording, I was like, yeah, something's about to go down. I just wasn't sure what it was. So at first I'm thinking like someone on this train on my cart has beef with them, because I'm like, why else would you just come on the train recording? I'm thinking they're about to fight. Which I've seen multiple fights on the TTC a million times. I've seen so many fights on the TTC, it's not even worth telling a story about. Like, so many. I feel like every single time I've been on the TTC, there's been a fight. Okay, so I'm thinking it's gonna be a fight. Because they're young. They look like they are probably in like grade 9 or grade 10 or something. At this time, I was probably like 19 or something. Anyways, this old man is sleeping on the train. He's like dead asleep, literally dead ass snoring. And this group of guys just came onto the train and literally just slapped the shit out of this old man, recorded it, laughed, and ran off. I was like, what the was the point of that? Now you have a video of your friend slapping a random old man. Okay, what are you gonna do with that film? I literally was like, what was the point? Why did you do that? That was so stupid. You guys are so lame. That was super whack. Like when I say an old man, I'm not talking like in his 40s, his 50s. Like this is an old man with gray hair and a walker. Like just calm the hell down. I'll never forget that because the old man woke up and he was like what happened? He didn't know what happened because they already ran off before. Well, he woke up, but he just didn't know, like he was disoriented. He didn't know what was going on. So he woke up and he's like, what happened? What happened? And this lady told him, oh, these group of guys, oh, don't worry, whatever. And he started crying. Little man started crying. I was like, oh my gosh, like you guys are horrible. Y'all going to hell. Like I didn't find that shit funny at all. I just remember feeling like y'all will get your karma. Like I've been believing karma for so long. Like you guys think slapping this old man was funny and you guys have video of it and blah, 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 blah. Just wait till you get your karma. Your karma is going to be 10 times worse. There was literally nothing funny about it. And then this lady came, sat beside me. She's like, oh, I think it's a part of initiation. In my head, I'm like, initiations? We don't do initiations nowadays. Like what kind of initiation is that? Like initiation for what? Do you see how lame these people look? Like they look so lame. Y'all should have seen them in their DC shoes and shit. Like y'all look stupid. But that bothered me for a while because seeing an older man that old cry, I was like, damn, like I never seen anything like that before in my life. And the last story, I want to prepare you guys if you are triggered by like and stuff like that, don't watch the rest of this, just exit the video because yeah, it's not that graphic, but you guys will understand why it's not that graphic, but it does contain, so this is your warning. Okay, so this last story happened with me and my close friend. I should ask, it doesn't even matter. Anyways, I remember this night, me and her were drinking downtown Toronto at Dundas Square. We used to put vodka in our water bottles so it looks like water and we just drink. I don't know, we are crazy, young, dumb, stupid girls, okay? So sometimes we just go downtown and drink in our water bottles Smirnoff vodka, which is absolutely disgusting now that I think about it at this age. Like, you're just drinking straight vodka, no chase. Ugh, ew. Anyways, it was really, really late at night. I remember we checked when the last train was running. I don't remember what time it was, but it wasn't as late as we wanted it to be. I remember we wanted to leave at like 2 a.m. or something like that, and the last train was maybe at like 12 or 11. I don't remember. Honest to God, I don't remember the time. But it was the last train running. And there wasn't much people on the platform at Dundas station. There was this lady, and I remember focusing on her because it just looked like something was wrong. I didn't know if something was wrong. It wasn't like I looked at her and I was like, something's mentally wrong with her or she's on drugs or nothing like that. You could just like feel that something was wrong with her. She wasn't saying anything. She wasn't loud. She wasn't like nothing. I just remember thinking to myself that it's weird that she was wearing a winter jacket and it was summertime. It was like after my birthday, so like July, mid-July. And she was wearing like a really, really heavy jacket, like a heavy winter jacket. Me and my friend were talking and I wasn't really paying attention to her too much. And then I heard someone say no, like scream no. And I could see the trains coming, but I didn't know what they said no to. And then when I looked down like this, if you guys know Dundas platform, like it's really, really long. If I turn my head like this, I turn my head like this to see what was going on. And the train was coming and there was a man holding her by the back of her hand like this. And all I remember, and I thank God to this day that I didn't look, all I remember is seeing him, like her hand slip out of his hand. And as soon as I seen that, I turned my head like this. Me and my friend both turned our heads like this and we did not look. And we immediately exited. We left Dundas station. We went back up to where the mall is and we exit through H&M and we took the bus from downtown all the way to Scarborough. It was like a very, very long ride, but that shit was scary. That shit was like one of the scariest things that ever happened to me in my life. I just remember being like, shit, that shit like really just happened. And the sound, oh my God. The sound that I heard was a sound I'll never forget. It was like the biggest pop. It sounded like a bomb went off. That's what it sounded like. It sounded, I don't know, I don't even want to like get graphic, but I guess a part of her body or bones like popped or combusted. Like she died. This is not confirmed obviously, but the sound that I heard and the sound of screams when we were leaving to go back up out of the station, like she definitely died. And I remember going home and I remember going on the news because I'm like, there has to be something on the news talking about this. There has to be something on the news that's like someone committed suicide at Dundas station. But then my mom knows someone who works for TTC and he said that suicide happen all the time and they're not reported. They don't talk about it on the news. And I was just like, that's so sad. Like nobody knows. That's all I remember. I remember thinking to myself, like nobody knows that that's what happened because they didn't talk about it on the news. But yeah, that's that, yo. I don't know, bro. All I have to say is I thank God I didn't look. I thank God that when it happened, we left immediately. Some other people followed behind us too. It was disturbing. It was really, really disturbing. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I literally don't know what else to say. It was really disturbing. That's it. Wow. Yeah, so if you're, I guess it's like the perfect time to be like, if you're contemplating that or if you're having a rough time with life, I'm going to leave this prevention hotline number in the description box as well as right here, just in case, because it's sad. Like I'm lost for words because I keep thinking about it. I'm sorry guys, I don't know what to say. I just want to end the video now. Okay, so anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure you follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. If you guys didn't know, I am paying you guys bills this holiday season. I have, let me check how much money I have left in your account, y'all's account. We have $5,162.33 left. So if you have any bills that you want me to pay, do not send me an email, do not send me a DM, because you will be disqualified. Watch my video before this one, and please pay attention to the rules, because once you DM me or email me, I will not choose you. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Don't gotta tell you twice, and I will see you on the flip side very, very soon. Tomorrow maybe. So keep an eye out for that, and click the link down below to subscribe to the flip side, where I talk about celebrity gossip and social media news. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Bye.